Okay, so we're going to talk about containing an individual. So the criteria has been met in terms of danger to self, danger to others, because that's the only reason we would have the legal right to be able to put our hands on this individual, because they have shown in some form an imminent danger to self and or others, and they've just done it. So we have the right then to put our hands on them for their protection, for our protection. So the point is to contain this person with 2 people. The minimum is 2 people. It's helpful if we have 5. So with 2 people, because sometimes that's all we have, this is what we're going to do. Now, first of all, if we're talking with this person, negotiating, de-escalating this person, what we're not going to do is be directly in front of them. So as I'm talking with them and trying to de-escalate him, trying to talk him into being compliant, what I don't want to do is be directly in front. There are 2 reasons why this is the case. Number 1, our rule is over a kick away, to be over a kick away for any individual. So even if I'm over a kick away, okay, let's pretend that I'm the patient and he's the staff, and you're over a kick away here, 1 step and I can be close enough to do something to you. So this is why always we're over 45 degrees this way and 45 degrees this way. We're never directly in front of that person. This way, if I'm 45 degrees here and somebody's 45 degrees there, this patient has to turn in order to come and get us. So let's pretend that I'm the patient and you're the staff and you're 45 degrees here. If I want to come and get you, that means I have to turn my body in order to do that. If I do that, that turns it into 2 steps instead of 1 quick step. So when I make that turn, it alerts you to either block, grab, run, whatever you need to do in order to not have me get you. So that's why we're 45 degrees. The other reason is when we're directly in front of somebody, this doesn't matter if it's a human, if it's an animal, if you're directly in front of somebody who's aggressive, they're going to take it as an aggressive stance. So they feel a threat. And so that threat it makes them do things that they normally wouldn't have done. Where if I was over here, we're kind of doing this together. Here, I'm an adversary. So these are the reasons that we're not directly in front of them. So I'm over here 45 degrees, and then I'm going to have somebody else come in. So Tony's going to be 45 degrees this way. So you and I are the staff. We're the only staff that are available to put our hands on this person because we just don't have enough staff today. And so our goal is to make sure to grab this person effectively, okay? So as somebody says go, hopefully it's the team leader. The team leader has the ability to say, either nod or make some kind of motion to go and grab this guy. When we do the nod, then we're going to go in. Now my job is to grab this wrist. Tony's job is to grab that wrist at the same time. We use the inside arm always. So if we were like this, it would always be the inside arm. Okay. We lead with 1 foot in front of the other when we come in. So we're able to get out of the way if he does something else. Okay. We're going to come in, grab this arm here. The second arm comes through here, right up underneath the armpit, and then bumps him. My shoulder is going to bump into his shoulder just like this, and then pinch our arms up just like this. So we do this bump. The reason we do this bump, by the way, is when we both do this bump, it kind of throws him forward a little bit and it puts him off balance. If he's off balance for just that moment, then he's going to start worrying about the floor more than he is going to be worrying about us. So that's why we kind of bump him just a little bit and then pinch him up just like this. Now, this is really an important element here. Lots of people like the palm out rather than the palm in, because if the palm's in, then they can grab us, pinch us, scratch us like that. However, if the palm is out like this, then they have the ability to use their shoulders for a curl like this. And if they have that ability, they'll always be able to fight us. Even strong people, if they just kind of go limp and then all of a sudden they do that curl, then they're going to go ahead and just curl real quick like that. We have to fight it. We'll always be fighting those arms. So if we take this hand and twist it towards, it doesn't do anything for their arm, doesn't hurt or anything. Okay, if we do it where their palm is towards us, then they've lost the ability to curl like that. So we can have this. Now if they try to curl, they don't have that ability. They've lost it. Okay, the reason they're not going to scratch us is that we're going to take one step back like that, so there's a little bit of space here like that. Okay, so we've taken that one step back. Okay, now this is how we have essentially maintained some control over this guy. So we maintain the control and we stop, and then we assess, is he going to fight? Is he going to try to cooperate? Then we go from there. Okay, so this is the first step.